The devaluation debate, why do countries want their currencies to be weak? What are the advantages, disadvantages?
Well, the argument for having a weaker currency is that you can export more. And so this is good for your balance of payments. But, it's a sort of a bit of a fallacy, really, because there's two sides to, to having a weaker currency. Yes, if you have a weaker currency and you're producing products in your country and people from outside want to buy those products, then if your currency is cheaper relative to theirs, then it's more attractive to buy your products. That sort of makes sense. But if you are a country like Japan, who has to import raw materials, especially energy and everything else, to make those products in the first place, then the fact that you have a weaker currency makes those products more expensive. So ultimately, you might be selling more, you might not, but you might be selling more, but certainly your profit margin is going to be cut because it's costing you more to actually bring in those things in the first place. So, but that's the argument that's always put forward for sort of having a weaker currency. So, you can make your export market more attractive. But the real thing, as I say, I think about having a weaker currency, and this is why everyone wants everything at the moment, is because it's deflationary. I beg your pardon, it is inflationary. And all the countries are desperately trying to create inflation. And again, just think about a currency. If your currency is, if you have a weak currency, it costs more to buy things. Now, the things that you have to buy, the things you have to import, and that is inherently inflationary. And so it's this. So forget about the export argument. It's just really that everybody wants to have their currency. This is why there's a chap called Jim Rickards who's written two very important books. One is Currency Wars, I think it's called, and the second one is The End of Money. And these are sort of things that he's dealing with. I mean, he's talking about sort of this competitive devaluation, where everyone wants a weaker currency at the same time, and in the first place to sort of make themselves, on the face of it, more competitive, but also ultimately because they want to create inflation. And the reason they want inflation, of course, is to inflate away their debt burden.